Hi folks, Travis Fox here with foxoptic.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pulsar Talion XG35 thermal rifle scope. It's a 640-480 class scope. It's a 2 to 16 power spanning range. What I'm really liking about this little device is, one, just kind of the ruggedness and the durability, but then in addition to that, the versatility. And that's what I'm here to show you today. We're going to take it out in the field. I'm going to show it to you on some different applications. I've got a one-shot zeroing video on this where I showed it on a crossbow, but I've never really done a video and show what the thing is fully capable of in terms of the durability of the device. So today, we're going to show it to you on a 22 rifle. We're going to show it to you on a 12 gauge shotgun, shooting some 3-inch double-aught buck, magnum loads. We're going to put it on this little Ruger here, 6mm ARC, pop it over on an AR platform. Kind of, I'm going to go through that as quickly as I can and kind of show it to you. But, if I had to sum it up in one word, it's versatility and price point. This device has come a long ways in terms of Pulsar lowering the price to make this thing very competitive against a lot of the Chinese devices that we're starting to see out there in the marketplace. And, if you want top quality, you want the versatility, you want premium durability, all of it in one package, and your budget is a little bit on the lower end, but yet you still want high resolution, this is the device I would suggest that you take a look at, especially right now with some of the sale prices they're running. Let's jump out in the field, take a look at it. I'll be right back with you. Okay folks, so here we are, we're at the range in my backyard. I've got the Talion XG35 set up on this little 22 Ruger 1022. I'm going to be shooting some 22 long rifle in it. I get a lot of guys asking about the durability of the device, so this next application is going to be a 12 gauge shotgun shooting Hornady Magnum Coyote loads, double-aught buck loads. And then when I get done there, I'm going to jump over on my B profile. I do not have the 12 gauge profiled out, but it's mainly just to show you the durability. Obviously, you could zero it in for that application. But I'm going to jump over. That next gun is a Ruger Gen 2 American in 6mm ARC, straight off the shelf. I bought it at Bass Pro. I haven't done anything to it. That's just the way it came. I've got my silencer central Banish 30 up there on the front of it. And then when I get done on that one, I'm going to jump over to C profile, will be that Santan Tactical 6mm ARC, and I'm going to do them in that order just to kind of show you how not only that the scope can take the different applications and kind of the versatility of it. I mean, obviously I've got a video on this too where I show it on a 10-point crossbow. So, a lot of versatility in this device. One of my favorite devices for the money right now on the market for an entry level. I say entry level, I mean, it's a very sophisticated, high resolution device, but the entry level price point. So for a Pulsar, that's a really good recommendation right at the moment. So we're going to start here on the 1022 and we'll roll through these, see if I can get it all to work out. So we're going to start right here at 50 yards on this little 22. I'll hit the record button inside the device. I might zoom up on that just a little bit. Okay, I had one of them, might not have cleared, but yeah, for right now, that's going to get us. Okay, we're going to take that over and put it onto this 12 gauge shotgun. I'll show it to you in this application. Again, this is just about showing, I get a lot of guys say, what kind of recoil would the thing stand up to? Again, these are 3-inch Magnum loads. You see there where took that, no problem at all. Now, after having had subjected it to that, we're going to turn around and roll over to this Ruger. I've got a target out there at 100 yards I'll be shooting this at. We're going to switch the profile over to the B profile. for this application. So we're gonna long press in here, short press to get into reticle and zeroing. We're coming up here to the B profile. I've already got this set up. This is actually a 200 yard zero, so I'm gonna be a little bit high on the target out there. I know I've got it listed as 100, but I've actually got this one set up for 200. A little bloom in them targets, but we'll see what we can do here. Got targets down range there, so hopefully they're catching that and we'll be able to see how the thing is doing. Again, that was the Ruger Gen 2 6mm ARC. This application here, this is a Santan Tactical. It's in the 6mm ARC also. I set it up that way so that I wouldn't have to worry about changing clips. We're gonna go to the top target. On this one, I got it on C profile, so obviously a long press there to get into the main menu, short press to go into reticle and zeroing, short press to go into profile, and then we're gonna roll down to the C, short press to select that, long press out. You can see where this one I've got it named correctly. It's 200 as well, so it'll be a little bit high on those targets, but okay, so hopefully that'll give you an idea of the performance of this thing. Again, you know, it's doing that decently quickly. They're just kind of trying to show you how you could go between the applications. Obviously, you're going to have the luxury of not having to do it that fast on your own, but just kind of wanted to show you the versatility of the device and why I like it so much. We'll be right back with you. Well, I hope you found that informative. Honestly, what I wanted to show you out there is just the versatility of this device and why I'm liking it so much at the price point Pulsar has it at currently. Right now, for the month of November, they're running a promo on those, $21.99.97. Obviously, that comes with the fixed mount. If you're just going to run it in one application, the little fixed mount is great. It's actually got these little risers in there so that if you need to cantilever it, that's one of the primary advantages to this device over some of the Chinese devices out there. You know, like while the compactness of some of those might appeal to you, the iBox mounting position gets to be a little rough on some of them shorter devices. And so I find this to be a very good happy medium in terms of, you know, it's just the right size to fit on about anything that you want to put it on. And if you do want to take it up a notch, you know, if you're going to be utilizing the additional profiles or the ability to run the ballistics compensation, obviously this unit does not have a laser rangefinder, but it can run the ballistics profile, so you'd have to dial the yardages into it. I've got some videos out there that show how that works, but you know, this is fully capable of doing it. And so in combination with this Bobro mount that you can pick up for a couple $100 extra, you can make that thing you know, truly universal to where you can jump between pick rails on multiple applications like I showed you out there. You know, so again, the device, just to summarize, it's a 640/480 sensor, 2 to 16 power spanning range. It's a 1024/768 AMOLED output display on the back end of it. You know, you're going to find that resolutionally, you know, that's going to give you the idea to the ability to ID the differences between, let's say, a coyote and a deer fawn, you know, maximally to about the 350 yard range. Obviously, your detections and your ability to pick one up and interpretively tell what it is as it's coming in on you is going to be much, much longer than that. Detect range on this is going to push out to close to 2,000 yards. So, you know, a very, very capable device at the prices you're going to see it at today. Those sales prices are slated to go off on the 1st of December, where we'll see the device probably go back up to $2,800. But at $2,800 even, it's a bargain for what you're getting. The Pulsar durability, 5-year warranty, all the stuff they pack into this device is unlike anything else I know of on the market. So if you're interested in one of these, feel free to give me a call, toll-free, 877-806-2977, or you can check us out or purchase these on our website, www.foxoptic.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day.